This music's gotta go. It's not enough. It's not enough. The music's not. It's not poppy enough. We're gonna have to work on this. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Ten, 9, 8. All right. What do y'all think of my new timer? This is only going to be for the Tuesday timer. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. I love the pink fiery smoky thing. I don't like the music. I'm gonna have to work on that. We may try different ones every single Tuesday, and you all can vote which one you like. What do you think? Maybe that'd be kind of fun. Anyway, here's where we are. We are back to obliterating obstacles. I used to do this every week, and I don't remember what episode number we're at. So since I just turned 52, we're just going to start at episode 52. This is episode 52. Well, here's how this works. If you are new to me, I'm going to draw one of these. Each one of these little pieces of paper is your challenge that you shared either when you joined this Facebook group, the Get on Camera Facebook group. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're not in my Facebook group, come join us. Or you submitted it in a post where I asked what your challenges are. So this is all about what is getting in your way. What is the obstacle? What is the challenge? What is the roadblock that is stopping you from being more visible? Whether that's visible on camera, on video, whether that's visible in your social media, whether it's visibility in your Facebook group, wherever it is, they're all in here. And we're going to just randomly draw, and whatever we draw, we'll solve. My goal is to keep these to like 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. Okay. Okay, we just did this one. It was all about lighting. We've talked about lighting. So I'm gonna stuff this back in. We literally have just done this. So if anybody else is like, wait a minute, I didn't get the lighting one, just either comment below or message me and I will get you that. Okay, so let's pick another one. Please let this one be better. Please let this one be better. Please let this be. Ooh, it's a good one. Post to get engagement. Post to get engagement. I swear you all saw I did not plant this. This was not a plant. Okay. So first of all, that is the topic that we are talking about this Thursday. You are going to learn, first of all, how do you measure engagement? So this idea of engagement, how do you measure it? You're going to learn that. Then you're going to learn all of the different parts and pieces and things that you can influence to get more engagement. And specifically, what are we talking about? We're talking about comments. Okay. So this particular question, I'm going to give you a tip today. I'm not going to make you wait until Thursday, but this particular question is, how do I post to get engagement? Okay. So here's what I want you to think about. People will engage on things that make them want to engage. Okay, I know you're thinking, hello, I said I need help, not that I'm stupid. Okay, but here is what I often find. What I often find is that we are not asking enough questions. We are not giving people posts, content on which they can engage. Or we're not giving them the direction, the incentive, the encouragement to actually comment. We make it be this like rhetorical thing that we want people to think about. No, you don't want them to think about it. You want them to comment. And so you have to drive that. Okay. So the answer to this question is you have to think about content that is so juicy, they have to comment. Now, the easy ones, and this always comes up. I'm going to use this as an example. This always comes up. Why is it when I post something like, do you like pumpkin spice lattes? People go bananas commenting on that because they can't help themselves, right? And so then you say, okay, but when I post content that's in my niche, people skip right on by. Okay, first of all, that's just the nature of it, okay? That is just the nature of it. But it could be that the question you are asking is not irresistible. It doesn't have that same pull that people have when you start talking about something polarizing like pumpkin spice latte. Okay. So, how do you make your content more irresistible? How do you ask the right questions that people just can't help but comment on? That's what you've got to figure out. And I'm going to give you a quick tip here today. Use ChatGPT. Okay. So I've got those of you that have done programs with me, you know, you have access to this awesome tool that helps make this easier. But for those of you that don't, I want to give you a real easy answer. So if you have one of my GPTs, this is a prompt you can use. If not, just go into ChatGPT or honestly any AI and say, here's the question I'm wanting to ask. Help make it more juicy. Help make it more irresistible. How do I ask this in a way that people won't be able to help themselves but comment and respond? Give me some options. It's amazing how ChatGPT can help us get out of our own head and ask questions that people want to engage on. So that's what I would tell you to start with. If you want posts that drive more engagement, you've got to ask better questions. It's as simple as that. And if it is a kind of post where you are sharing something, you're giving information, you're teaching a tip, you're giving somebody a how-to, whatever else it is, are you asking a question in that as well? Oftentimes we get caught up in this, I am the expert, and so I have to tell people how to do things. I have to tell people information. Well, here's the deal. They're going to respond way better when they discover it themselves. I mean, those of you that are coaches, you know this intuitively, and everything that you have learned in your business is to ask more questions and help your clients discover it on their own. Well, the same is true with social media. How do you ask a question to get people to comment and respond? You ask them about themselves. You ask them what they think about something. Here's the best summary thing ever. And I have to give this shout out to Jasmine Starr. I love her. I love her content. I love following her. But this is something that she said that really hit me on this whole engagement thing. And it is this. The social media post that you are putting out there is the start of the conversation. It's the start. It's the very tip top. For those of you that have done video stuff with me, it's the hook. It's the very beginning. The magic happens in the comments. The magic happens when you move from the comments into the DMs. That's where the deep, awesome conversations happen. But the very first one is super easy, super engaging. They can't help themselves. And then you have some fun with it in the comments. Okay, let me see. I know we have a few people on today because this is new on Tuesdays and I didn't tag everyone. And I know I missed last week. So I get why this hasn't caught on yet, but it will. You watch. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, let's see what kind of questions we have. Okay, let me just use this as an example here. Okay, I'm going to use myself right now as an example. Okay, I am pulling up my video. Now, granted, I think there are 4 people on. Okay, I have 3 comments. I have 3 comments. And all 3 of those comments are people saying hi or hello. Okay, I've not driven engagement in this video. Because so far, for 9 minutes and 32 seconds, it's all been me talking. I've not asked you anything. See the difference? So whether it's a video or a post or an email or anything else, if you are just sharing and giving and talking, that's awesome. But if you don't stop and ask a question and allow people to connect with you, apply what they're learning, you won't drive engagement. Okay, now let me just show you again. For those of you that are live, you're about to prove my point right now. Okay, so how many did I say there were on? 4? 4 of you on? Nope, 5 of you on now. Okay, here's what I want to know. I want to know. Oop, hold on, I'm talking to myself here. There we go. Do you like pumpkin spice lattes? Yes or no? Do you like pumpkin spice lattes? Tell me in the comments. Do you like pumpkin spice lattes? Let's see what we get. Come on, play with me here. You can do this. So simple yes or no. Do you like pumpkin spice lattes? I'll wait. I'll sit and wait. It's okay. Okay, Jackie says no, capital N-O. There's some passion in that, Jackie. Okay, Carol says depends on who makes it. Shamoon says, I'm ready for one now. Bring me the Pumpkin spice latte. And Magnus says, not sure what those are. Okay. Now, I just asked one question. All 5 people on responded. Now, that was a fun question. That was an easy question. Let's make it harder. Okay, let's ask a question that's about this content. Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep it as just like that last one was super easy. Yes, no question. Do you want more comments on your posts and videos? That's it. Do you want more comments and engagement on your posts and videos? Let's see what we get. See what else I'm doing? I'm waiting on your responses. I'm giving you time to answer, to think and answer. Because if I just continue on, you won't comment because you don't want to miss wherever I'm going next. And you'll think it's a rhetorical question. So I'm driving that engagement. Okay. So Carol says yes. Magda says yes. Okay. Shaman says yes. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Okay. Now, I just asked 2 questions. Super simple questions. And I went from having 3 comments to now having, computer, 10 comments. Do you see the difference? I spent 9 minutes talking. It was great information. I'm sure you got a lot of good things out of it. You maybe wrote down some notes, got some good takeaways. Awesome. But you didn't comment. I didn't drive it. As soon as I asked 2 questions, I had 10 times the comments. You drive the engagement that you want to see. Yes, it's about content. It's about making sure that it's juicy, but it's also the way in which you ask the questions, the type of questions that you ask, and how you encourage it. Okay, that is your obliterating obstacles today. Do you want some homework? Who would like some homework? See what I just did there? Instead of saying, you ready for your homework or here's your homework, I said, are you ready for some homework? Who would like some homework? Now, if I sit here long enough and I wait and maybe I repeat my question again and say, do you want homework? On a scale of 1 to 10, do you want homework? I can get some more comments. I can drive more of the behavior that I want to see. Now, here's the key. What I do with that information makes a difference. If I talk about your comments while I'm live, if I afterwards go in and comment and ask you questions afterwards, I encourage you not only to continue commenting, but I set the vibe that this is what we do. When you're on with me live, we're going to have a conversation. You're going to engage. I'm going to respond. You're going to ask questions. I'm going to answer questions. I might ask you questions. And that creates a vibe that you want inside your community. So it's not just in the post or in the live, it's what you do after that matters. Because if I just ignore everybody's comments, they're not going to do it again because it didn't help. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't do anything with it. So don't lose sight of that importance. Okay. So now I lost my train of thought here. Let's see here. Where are we at? Comments. Everybody's wanting some homework. I love homework. It is so fun. All right. Here's what I want you to do. Okay. I want you to do a little bitty self-audit. I want you to go back through this particular question was about post engagement, and it was about Facebook groups. Okay. If you don't have a Facebook group, then you can look on your personal profile. Okay. I want you to go back. Let's just go back. My favorite number is 3. So let's just go back the last 3 pieces of content that you have posted, whether it's a video or a color block or a promotional post. I don't care what it is. I want you to go back and look at the last 3 things you've posted. And I want you to check in and say, did I ask a question? Was it a juicy question? Was it irresistible? Did people want to comment on it? I want to see how many out of 3 do you get. My guess is that this homework is going to help you see that you got to ask more questions. Better questions. Juicy, irresistible, fantastic questions. Okay? So, are you up for the task? Let me know how you get on. All right. Any questions for me before I wrap this up? I did pretty good. 15 minutes, and I'm wrapping up at 15 minutes. Kind of proud of myself. Okay. Any questions on this before we wrap up today? While I'm waiting on your questions, this is a perfect time for me to remind you, again, this Thursday's live is going to be smoking. We are going to talk about how you measure engagement in your Facebook group. For those of you not on a Facebook group, we can talk about how you measure it on your personal profile. And then how do you start to shift the behaviors that drive different the better numbers, better engagement. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing any questions. You guys don't have any questions? Everybody's clear? Clear on your homework? Clear what you're going to do? I'm going to wait about 20 seconds just in case. And then we'll wrap up because it is kind of being silly now. Okay. No more questions. All right, then. Y'all, thanks for being here on a Tuesday. I hope you're enjoying this whole obliterating obstacles. See you next week. Well, no, I'm going to see you Thursday. Then we'll see you again next week, Tuesday, for the same thing. See you then. Bye, guys. Bye.